Hi, this is Nancy Buswell, and you are listening to the Listen and Repeat series on the Speckled Band. This is part 2 of this Sherlock Holmes short story. So listen and repeat after me. Try to copy how my voice goes up and down, and copy my pronunciation. Let's begin. You must not fear, said he soothingly, bending forward and patting her forearm. We shall soon set matters right. I have no doubt. You have come in by train this morning, I see. You know me, then? No, but I observed the second half of a return ticket. By the way, the British say return ticket. The Americans would say round trip ticket. In the palm of your left glove. You must have started early. So must have sounds more like must have. You must have started early. And yet you had a good drive in a dog cart. Really? A dog? A cart? I'm riding in a cart driven by a dog, not a horse. Never heard of it. Interesting. Long time ago. London, right? Along heavy roads. Before you reached the station. The lady gave a violent start. That means she was surprised. Start here means surprised. And stared in bewilderment at my companion. Bewilderment. And my companion, the person writing is John Watson. So my companion would be Sherlock Holmes. There is no mystery, my dear madam. Said he, smiling. The left arm of your jacket is spattered with mud. In no less than 7 places. The marks are perfectly fresh. There is no vehicle save a dog cart. Okay, now vehicle, I thought it was pronounced vehicle until probably I was in high school, maybe I was even college. It looks like vehicle, but I said it wrong for for many, many years. So the H is silent. Vehicle. Vehicle. Which throws up mud in that way. And then only when you sit on the left-hand side of the driver. Whatever your reasons may be, you are perfectly correct. Said she. I started from home before 6. Reached Leatherhead at 20 past. And came in by the first train to Waterloo. Notice I didn't say first train. I said first train. Don't say the first T. Just put them together. The first train. Sir, I can stand this strain no longer. I shall go mad if it continues. 2 points. Shall is not commonly used, especially in America. It's like the future tense of should. We would usually say should or would or might. Americans seldom say shall. And mad, another difference between Britain and America. For us, mad means angry. But here, of course, mad in British English means crazy. That's not a very nice way to say it, but that's what it means. Let's go on. I have no one to turn to. None, save only one who cares for me. And he, poor fellow, can be of little aid. I have heard of you, Mr. Holmes. I have heard of you from Mrs. Farintosh. Whom you helped in the hour of her sore need. It was from her that I had your address. Some people say address, some say address. Oh, sir, do you not think that you could help me too? And at least throw a little light through the dense darkness. Which surrounds me. At present, it is out of my power to reward you for your services. But in a month or 6 weeks, I shall be married. With the control of my own income. And then at least you shall not find me ungrateful. Holmes turned to his desk and, unlocking it, drew out a small case book. Which he consulted. Farintosh, said he. By the way, said he is old English. That is the old way of saying that. We would say he said. Ah, yes, I recall the case. It was concerned with an opal tiara. Tiara is not a common word. It's a special kind of piece of jewelry that a woman might wear on her head, especially if she were a queen or a princess. Not quite a crown, but similar in idea. I think it was before your time, Watson. I can only say, madam, that I shall be happy to devote the same care to your case as I did to that of your friend. As to reward, my profession is its own reward. But you are at liberty to defray whatever expenses I may be put to. At liberty to means you are free to, or you can. at the time which suits you best. And now I beg that you will lay before us everything that may help us in forming an opinion upon the matter. Alas, replied our visitor. Alas is quite old. Alas is like, oh no, or oh, terrible. The very horror of my situation lies in the fact that my fears are so vague. And my suspicions depend so entirely upon small points. Which might seem trivial to another. Trivial. Unimportant. That even he to whom of all others I have a right to look for help. Wow, that's a hard sentence. A lot of small words. Let's try that again. That even he to whom of all others I have a right to look for help and advice, looks upon all that I tell him about it as the fancies of a nervous woman. He does not say so, but I can read it from his soothing answers. Soothing. And averted eyes. Averted eyes means he's not looking at her. Averted means to look somewhere else. You may advise me how to walk amid the dangers, which, I'm sorry, I skipped something, didn't I? There we go. But I have heard, Mr. Holmes, that you can see deeply into the manifold wickedness manifold. Not a common word. Manifold means many. Wickedness. Wicked means evil. Bad. Of the human heart. You may advise me how to walk amid the dangers which encompass me. I am all attention, madam. And then in our next video or podcast, some of you are watching this on YouTube, some of you are listening to this on my podcast. In the next segment, the next section, you'll hear what her problem is. Okay, that's all for today. I hope you found this useful, and I hope you have a good day.